What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Got something pretty awesome today, which is the Tesla Powerwall. And also we will be talking about the prices of the Tesla Model 3s because recently there has been a price cut, which is very beneficial for Tesla in the long run because you do have like the tax credits, you do have more people buying EVs, electric vehicle interest is going up. So obviously having a price cut, just making the car a few $1,000s cheaper really just makes all of the difference, especially how a lot of individuals really like the autopilot, and that's like $10,000, and that's not super cheap. I will be talking about my opinions, my thoughts about this, but right now we will be talking about one of the coolest things that are happening, which is Tesla owners right now are being saved by a really unusually cold weather in Texas. And if you guys have been noticing, Texas has several power outages right now, and it's not looking really good for the state. So far, it's fighting itself in very harsh winter, and the state struggles with constant blackouts and constant shortages everywhere, essentially. And you do have Elon Musk expressing his disdain at the situation and even took it to Twitter saying how the ERCOT, the Texas Electricity Reliability Council, is not really showing that much reliability right now. And so far, the Tesla owners are actually posting a lot of videos and pictures on Twitter about living in Texas. And so far, it's been difficult, but not as bad as everyone else. Essentially, a lot of individuals actually bought into the Tesla solar panels and the Tesla Powerwall. The Tesla Powerwall is a pretty incredible thing. Essentially, it's just one giant battery that you hook on the side of your house. And the Tesla solar panels, obviously they get a lot of electricity, and when you're not really using it, it will store into the overall battery. And so far the battery could actually give you like really good battery saving tips, really make you say, hey, you could use this much electricity, you could turn on this many lights at once, you could charge this many items, and you're fine. The power walls are allowing the lights to literally stay on during these blackouts, which is pretty nice, and also have the heat on as well, especially how the weather is extremely cold. And there were like blackouts up to like several hours, like sometimes whole entire days. And so far, you got several people on Twitter showing off their Tesla Powerwall and saying how they're pretty grateful for this. And there's had like 29, 30 hours of backup power. And that is honestly more than enough to keep like a family in a house fully warm and fully sustained with lights on. There's like whole pictures where like neighborhoods are completely dark, except that one house. And if you check out that house, they actually have like a Tesla Powerwall on the side and also Tesla solar roofs. Recently, Tesla has been pushing pretty heavily to make the solar panels a lot more affordable and accessible. And so far, they are doing a pretty good job. And even some areas hiring Tesla solar panels to make whole entire new construction communities fully solar and also fully integrated with the Powerwall. Right now, there seems to be a lot more interest with the solar panels and the power walls, just in case something super crazy like this ever happens again. And by the way, it's pretty much free electricity. They essentially get it from the sun during the day, and we all know that even in very cold winters, sometimes the sun is just super blazing. And yeah, the solar panels essentially catch all the energy and puts in the solar panels and then puts it all into the power walls, and they use it at night, and it's pretty dope. And also, even owners of Tesla electric cars have been finding some big use for these large batteries. If you charge the Model 3, for example, all the way to 100%, you could easily charge your phone, your laptop, etc. And there's also Model 3 owners that actually said that it's actually a pretty decent and very comfortable sleeping pod. Not only does the Model 3 interiors look very good, but if you just turn on the heat for the Tesla Model 3 and you don't drive it, it could actually last a very, very long time. If you don't drive it, that is. So that is pretty nice. You could actually go through like several nights if you just turn on the heat on the Model 3. And it's actually keeping some people actually pretty warm during this very cold winter season when there's no power in their houses. Now, what would be really awesome if they could do reverse charging, meaning that you could actually get electricity from the Model 3 back to the grid. I think something like that would be very beneficial. Let's say you have a power wall, but you don't have solar panels, and there's a major outage or a major blackout, but your Tesla Model 3 has like a ton of electricity. Maybe it's pretty awesome to do like reverse charging. Just get the electricity and energy from the Model 3 back to the Powerwall, and then the Powerwall will light up your house. I think something like that would be pretty cool, and I'm pretty sure Musk has thought about this. this reverse charging technique. And it's not like super new, it's already out. Several other charging station companies are experimenting, even launching things like this. But nevertheless, I think even in these really bad times, individuals that actually have the Powerwall, solar panels, and clean energy stuff actually benefit a lot. I think after this, we'll be seeing another major shift into cleaner energy. I think a lot more people should be investing more in solar panels, battery farms and stuff like that. It's just pretty unique and I really love it. And next up is going to be the Tesla Model 3 price cut. I've said this multiple times, if Tesla just manages to cut the prices down just a little bit more, will make all the difference. The price on the Model 3 Standard Range Plus has been lowered to roughly $37,000 from $38,000. The Tesla Model Y just came down from $42,000 to $40,000. So you got the Model 3, $1,000 discount, Model Y, $2,000 discount. And by the way, if you buy an electric vehicle, the Biden administration has a $7,000 tax credit, which you could use during tax days. Right now, the Tesla Model 3 is priced at $30,000, which is incredibly cheap. That's actually cheaper than most luxury sedans out there, like the Mercedes-Benz, BMW entry sedans are roughly $32,000, $33,000. And they also make you buy like a ton of upgrades when you go to the dealership. So it's usually like $34,000, $35,000. So that's actually pretty nice. With the Model 3 sales slowly going up, I feel like with the tax credit and also you do have this price cut, it's almost making a ton of sense to just grab the Model 3 if you're looking for some sort of a luxury sedan that has EV power in it. I mean, sure, you get like a Chevy Bolt, you get like other electric vehicles, but the prices are around the same as Tesla, and why not get the Tesla Model 3? It's super nice. They have a bunch of seats in it. They've got autopilot, lane assist, all that kind of stuff. And it's pretty affordable now because of this $1,000 price cut and also $7,000 tax credit from Biden administration. What's even funnier is now the Model Y price is $40,000. With the tax credit, it's only $33,000. And the Model Y is just really nice. It's pretty spacious. It's a nice looking crossover. So you do have a lot more sales going on over there. And currently, around the world, more people are purchasing Teslas, including India, which is becoming a pretty big market because now the government is offering a ton of incentives to go green and go clean. That is something that's going around the world, tax incentives. Governments are paying individuals a certain amount of money to buy EVs, which is pretty great. So far, I'm really impressed by what Tesla is doing. I feel like Tesla is getting a lot more attention nowadays, especially how we are changing to more of like a cleaner environment. People keep saying, hey, Tesla only sells vehicles. They only sell electric cars. They shouldn't be worth this much. But especially the story of Texas and all those different power walls, I think it's a pretty interesting thing, especially how they do make some really incredible batteries. They make solar panels. I think a lot of guys on Wall Street pretty much looked at into these power walls and these major blackouts and like, wow, this is actually a very affordable way to get energy in times of need. I think it's pretty awesome. Thanks for watching, guys, and comment below.